Hi Pisces, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another you versus them read. Pisces, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Pisces, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you and leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back all my subscribers and welcome in newcomers. So Pisces, okay, newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies, etc. If this is your reading, Pisces, you'll know which side you resonate best with, right? For me, this is going to be person A, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, I have the Justice card in reverse. So things are not coming into balance, or at least one person feels that this was unfair, whatever they did. I do feel, even though I think one person is hoping that the connection isn't totally over, they feel a bit foolish. They feel they made some foolish choices, foolish decisions, maybe feeling a bit rejected now, feeling that person has, turned their back on them. Right now, at least one person is feeling very lonely, feeling very depressed because of the wrong choices made. The other person feels, I was dealing with a trickster, Omkaratarot. Things were only going backwards instead of going forward. I wasn't happy. I caught them doing things they shouldn't be doing. And this just all backfired on me. This connection didn't work out. So what's going to happen after that? Of course, I'm going to have to clarify all these cards for you, Pisces. But first, let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other, what that would be, and then I'll clarify these. Pisces and that person, spirit. Pisces and that person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Pisces and that person. Okay, let's take a few more Pisces from another deck. Pisces and that person, spirit. Pisces and that person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Just a few more Pisces from another third deck as well, and then we'll start the reading. Pisces and that person. Okay, good to go. Let's start the reading, Pisces. And if any of you are looking for personal readings, Pisces, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. It's there in the description box below as well. You can reach me there. Just make sure that you put in your country and state in the subject box as well. Helps me navigate the time zones and I can respond quicker that way. And the first message here says, Pisces, I have a hard time focusing on you when I'm trying to build an empire. Maybe that's the foolish mistake somebody made. They gave too much attention to other things apart, and instead of giving it to, a connection that they felt strongly towards. I'm overwhelmed with obligations. They had no time. I want to restore your faith in me. Now they want to restore what they lost, but I guess now they're feeling it's too late. I have unresolved feelings that I need to work through. Let's talk and clear the air. Secretly doing things behind your back. At least that's how the other person saw this. I don't have time, I'm focusing on building an empire and I have too many obligations. But the other person could have taken it as, yes, they're probably doing things that they shouldn't be doing, secretly doing things behind their back. Maybe they were, who knows? I'm not your prince and you're not my princess. I am your emperor and you are my empress. I think now somebody is coming to the realization of what true happiness feels like or means. It's like, instead of focusing on this, that and the other, I now realize that this union would have given me the ultimate happiness. The emperor and the empress coming together. You deserve to be loved. You are very special. Sometimes because I know we'll be together, I take you for granted. That's a big mistake. I'm sorry for the mind games I played. I know it was wrong. I still have your pictures on my phone. This card always comes for you. I don't know what you guys have taken some pictures or something, which, if I'm not mistaken, Pisces gets this card very often. I still have your pictures on my phone. I forgive you. I need security. I've told my friends about you. I was taught that I had to earn love by pleasing people. All right, so those are some of your messages, Pisces. If these were resonating, of course, I have one more. I'm afraid of commitment. Yep, so somebody was trying to avoid this connection because they were pretending to be busy with everything else except committing. Right? Now I think that the other person has turned their back towards them. Now it's like, oh my God, what have I done? Now they're recognizing their behavior pattern. Feeling quite foolish, I would say, at this point. Let's start the reading with an angel blessing card, Pisces. Let's see what my angels want to bless you with, and then I'll start clarifying these cards. So, my angels, what do you have for my Pisces? Blessing, guidance, advice, or a message. There is healing being sent to you, Pisces. If you've had your heart broken, or if maybe healing's being sent to this connection as well. I don't know. I'm going to have to check to see what's happening in the connection. But my angels are sending you a lot of healing energy. Receive it with open arms. Okay. So here it is, your healing card. And sorry, I can't find my stand. Prop it here. All right. So now let's start with the reading. Let's start with person A's energy, Pisces, and newcomers, please don't get confused, okay? So this is person A for me, and this is person B. You could be either side. I don't like to even guess which side you're on because I want to be fair to both sides. And this is not a typical man-woman reading, you here, there, your love interest there. Of course, this could be your love interest, spouse, could be even your best friend, could be, a business partner, could be somebody who's in your energy and affecting it, could be a parent-child dynamic as well. So with these dialogue message cards done right at the beginning, that gives you a little clue as to who this person may be for you. So now let's start. Focus on person A first, and then we'll move to person B. If this is your reading, you'll immediately pick up which side you're on. So person A, death card in reverse, in your feelings. I get it. I think person A refused to change their ways, and they're realizing that. And I think this person was sitting in their ego and their pride, wanting to have a lot of attention, not wanting to get stuck in a situation, not wanting maybe their life to change or their lifestyle to change. And they didn't want to get stuck in a situation, and they created a lot of imbalance in this connection. Now they are feeling that was a very, very big mistake, and that was a foolish choice on their part. So, Fool in reverse, why do you feel this way? Why do you feel this way, person B? No, because they're feeling a bit left out in the cold by the other person. They feel that person has moved on because they were bringing too much conflict. They feel that person has moved on towards their own happiness now, all because they were unwilling to choose, make the right choice. They don't know whether they can manifest this connection back. This person was being a bit of a trickster, I guess. I mean, it's not that they were a bad person. Maybe this person was genuinely, living their life and, feeling chuffed about whatever they were accomplishing, wanting to travel and try new things or meet new people and loving the attention they were getting, sitting in a little bit of, the King of Wands sometimes is called the Peacock King, and they are successful, they know it, and they sometimes get a little prideful about it, and they didn't want that to change. They didn't want their life to change. And now they're recognizing that was a big, big mistake that I made. Because, why? Tell me, why do you feel that was a foolish mistake on your part? Person A says, because I know that my behavior has really broken my person's heart. I indicated to them that I was interested more than I, came across and offered. Now my person has turned their back towards me because they saw me for what I was. Maybe they were just being a playboy or something. I don't see playerish energies, but yes, they could have enjoyed the attention, flirting with people, and loving the attention, not wanting to settle down, not wanting a commitment, not wanting their lifestyle or life to change. And now, because the other person has turned their back towards them, I think person A is feeling now the rejection. They're feeling rejected. They're going through, oh my God, a huge tower, and recognizing what it feels like to have somebody else turn your back towards you, and how it feels to feel rejected and have the door slammed on your face. It's like, they feel they've lost their power now. The same person who was being stubborn and egoistic and my way or the highway, pretending to be somebody bigger than what they were, I guess, they are now recognizing that they've lost their true abundance, which is the biggest cup of love ever. Okay, so 3 of Wands in reverse. What's the 3 of Wands in reverse? 3 of Wands in reverse. They feel that person is holding back from them. Earlier, maybe person B was the one who was communicating first, or saying a lot of things, or coming up with excuses to talk to person A. But right now, that's all stopped. They feel now they're kind of going within to understand as to why. Why has my person turned their back? Earlier they used to talk to me. Earlier they used to express themselves to me. I thought that would never end, and things were fine, things were smooth. And because things were moving on because of person B's efforts, I think person A kept delaying, really coming to the main topic, which was commitment. Maybe they were not ready for it at that point. And somewhere I think person A took person B for granted and said, they'll always talk to me, they'll always, meanwhile I'm not in a rush. But now I think since person B has kind of stopped putting in that effort, it's hit them like lightning. So person A, tell me, how do you feel about the connection now, and how do you feel about person B? Hermit in reverse. Unwise, foolish choices again. Oh, they're feeling lonely. They're feeling very, very lonely. They're not sure whether their apology will be accepted. They're very afraid. As much as they want to return back, they're not sure whether they are even in a position to present the other person with an apology. This person is very sad, very depressed, feeling the lack now, feeling alone, wishing, praying, hoping, holding on to that wish that that person still comes back to them. But somewhere inside of them, they're not sure. They're not sure whether this can work out, because now the other person is not putting in the work. Earlier, I think the other person was doing all the hard lifting. Now it's like, how do I make it work? They're feeling the lack of love now. They feel they've lost it. They've lost the love. That big cup of love which was coming from the other side is gone. This person definitely feels that they made a very foolish mistake. Whatever they did created this blockage or the stagnancy in this connection. They know they did wrong. Person A is 100% clear about the wrong that they've done. That's exactly what I'm getting from one side. So as much as they want a new beginning, they're not sure whether they can make things right now, right? Because they feel that the other person is now drained out, doesn't love them anymore, has given up on them. Yes, they're acknowledging that the same person who they took for granted, that realization at least is there, that no, this is my soulmate, twin flame, the one that was perfect for me. This is the one I want. Now, even if they have other options, they are scared that their offer will not be accepted. This person is sitting in the memories of person B, that golden cup that was on offer, which they never took. Okay, so what action person A will take Finally, I'll open later. Let's go to the other side and see how person B is feeling. So, person B, let's talk with you now. Magician in reverse in your feelings. Magician in reverse. Yeah, see, person B says they were tricking me all along, Omkaratarot. None of my manifestations came true here because they just wanted me to fight for their attention, compete for them. They were being a trickster. I mean, all they were creating was conflict around this connection and nothing else. Things were just not moving forward like into peace and happiness, and they were in fact moving backwards. Things were always in troubled waters. And they broke my heart. They big time broke my heart because of the way they behaved or the conflicts. Yeah, person B says, I found out something. I spied on them. Person B says, I found out some information which actually helped me. Person B says, whatever I found out, that actually ascended me onto a higher level where I've decided I deserve much more than this. I've suddenly kind of found my value, my worth, and I'm going to respect myself. I'm not going to chase them. I'm an empress. I don't chase. Either they meet me halfway or they are ready. They are allowed to leave. So it's like this empress says, yes, I'm focusing only on what is for my higher good, and I'm attracting in beautiful, beautiful things into my own life, but I'm definitely not moving towards them because even though I loved them, they never expressed their love to me. They were always playing hot and cold with me. I felt they cared for me. Sometimes they, misbehaved or created confusion or created conflict or wanted me to compete for their attention. And here I was always ready. I was always the one who was loving, caring, kind, giving, wanted, this connection to come together in a very nice way, while they were out there lying to me, cheating to me, ghosting me, looking over their shoulder, seeing whether I was going to compete for their attention. They did break my heart. They broke my heart, and they just didn't do right by me. And that's the reason I'm giving up on this person. At least that's how person B is feeling at the moment. Why do you say you're giving up? Tell me, person B. Person B says, because none of my emotional needs were met. I was not happy. I was always living in confusion. I felt like an option. I was not happy here, Omkaratarot. I decided to choose myself. 9 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. The biggest wish of all. Where is this connection going? Is there commitment? Person B says nothing of that ever happened here. In fact, whatever I was manifesting, it just backfired on me because nothing really came true here. All they brought to the table was a lot of unrest and, third parties. And I'm an empress. I'm not going to deal with any of this kind of behavior. I have been betrayed by them, but right now I'm pulling out all those swords one by one and taking care of myself. And I'm acknowledging that maybe this is meant to be over. This is a soulmate bond with the contract is over, or it's not meant to be, or it's a false soulmate connection. And I'm not even really grieving over it anymore, Omkaratarot. I'm trying to get out of disappointment, of always keeping myself stuck waiting and saying, oh my God, why didn't this happen? Why didn't they do this? I'm trying very hard to now look towards my future and maybe attract in something even better, a new love or a new soulmate to enter my life. I am an empress. Okay, so person B, how do you see person A then now? How do you feel about the connection now? 7 of Wands in reverse. Person B says, I'm not fighting for this connection, Omkaratarot, because I just told you that they were being narcissistic. They were playing mind games with me all the time. It was always like, if I do this, they'll do that, and I should do this. And like, these are silly, childish games which I don't want to be part of anymore. And so I have given up. I'm not ready to play with them anymore. I'm You know, this is like two children where one person says, yeah, you know, I'm done with these games. I'm going home. I have work to do or study to do. I have an exam tomorrow. I don't have any more time to play your silly games. I'm going towards making my own dreams and wishes come true. Yeah, person B somewhere feels that person A was just not doing right, not putting in work, not making this connection work, maybe dealing with third parties. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, person B says, I wouldn't mind talking to them though. I mean, I want clarity. If they really want a revival with me, then, well, they should have chosen me. They should have made up their mind, but they never did, and they're still not doing it. They are still being in that same imbalanced energy. All I wanted from them was truth, clarity, not to make me feel like an option, choose me, and then who knows, I may have given them a second chance. Okay, so let's see what actions you guys will take then, Pisces. I'm going to take another deck for this one. And of course, now my turn to request you, if you could just tap the like button for me, please. Helps the videos to circulate, keeps me motivated. Thank you, Pisces. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel, and please don't forget to push that notification bell. I just got an email from YouTube telling me only 11% of my subscribers have the notification bell on, and then you'll miss the videos when they are uploaded, right? So for your own benefit, don't forget to push that notification bell so YouTube can keep informing you when new videos are released. Alright, so person A, action from your end towards person B or otherwise. King of Wands in reverse. Why the King of Wands in reverse? How's that an action? That's no action. King of Wands, Temperance, Three of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Sun card. Oh, they could be a bit jealous right now. They could be a bit jealous, even though they are seeing the other person as their ultimate wish come true. They are seeing the other person healing, maybe healing themselves, you know, despite of whatever happened here. I think they are the ones who are feeling a little abandoned, feeling left out in the cold. I think this person is seeing the other person, person A seeing person B as independent, single, looking really happy, looking like they're having a good time or whatever, or just not bothered about them, and it's actually making this person feel a bit jealous. Yeah. So what does that mean for you? Will you not take any action, person A? Star card in reverse, Five of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, they're a bit scared. They're a bit scared. I think they do want to now come back, but whatever they did in the past, they feel the other person has gotten over them or shut the door on them or something like that. This person is scratching their head to say, oh my God, what do I do now? I want this connection, now what do I do? They're expecting the door to be slammed shut. Okay, so person B, tell me, action from your end towards person A or otherwise. Six of Wands, yes, person B is shining. Person B is going after their own victory. They're looking good, feeling good. They're looked at by other people to going after their own success, I think. Six of Wands. What's the Six of Wands? How's that in action? Six of Wands. Ace of Wands. Page of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Swords again. And the Eight of Cups. Person B is holding back from person A right now because they feel that even if person A comes back with any kind of apology, let's say, and immediately person B says, I will start expecting them to have, give me an equal give and take, or have a partnership with me, maybe even start a passionate brand new start with them. It's almost like person B says, I will only be feeding into their ego. If I feed into their ego, that by giving them a second chance, they're going to cheat on me again. They're going to lie to me again, right? So isn't it better that I just move away? It's like person B somewhere feels that person A is still sitting in their ego and pride, and they would be just coming back with a small apology or something just to get some passion from person B. It's like, yeah, what's the point? The minute I give in to them, they are going to feel all good about themselves. Maybe I'll make them feel better about themselves, and they are going to hurt me again. I think person B is trying to hold back and focus on themselves. I don't think person B is taking any action. So person A, it's all on you. Any action? I'll give you one more chance. Yep, 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. They are just holding on to that hope that they want to talk. Yes, this person wants, they are still hoping that they get a chance to talk to the other person, clear the air. They are recognizing this connection to be a soulmate bond, that's for sure. Person A is still holding on to the energy of person B, wanting to talk, wanting to clear the air, wanting to take that action. But somewhere the only reason why they haven't taken action yet is because they could be a bit scared. They could be a bit scared of person B. I don't know what they're going to ask me, how they're going to behave, how will they allow me back in. But where love is concerned, I think person A loves person B unconditionally, and they are sitting in a lot of sadness, a lot of regret, missing person B, thinking of all the past, lovely memories. So why is the Justice card in reverse then, Spirit, as the overall energy for Pisces reading today? Justice in reverse. Why was the Justice card here as the overall energy in reverse for Pisces reading today? Page of Wands, Knight of Swords, 3 of Cups, Devil, 10 of Wands. This could be person B. Yeah, I knew it. This is person B, I think. They somewhere have kind of told themselves that even if they talk to me, it's going to turn out to be the same way. It's like person B sees person A as maybe having toxic patterns or energies or third parties or something. Person B is a bit scared because they feel it's almost like I've given up the hope that things can be made right. I've packed my bags, Omkaratarot. I don't want to be heartbroken once again. Like if we start talking, it's going to be the same song and dance once again. I just don't want my heart broken again. So instead of, waiting around, I might as well choose a new direction. And yeah. So that's what I have for you. Till next time then. Love and light, Pisces. Take care. Namaste.